Hello, hello, everybody out there in TV land. It is one of your ghost hosts for tonight. You know me as so many different names. You can pick one, but the real name is Krista Joy. I'm joined by the love of my life and the man I adore, the one and the only Diesel Pilot, and we are in for some open world weekly shenanigans. Now, the biggest draw to this is that we have Jade and the Warden, Danny Peacepe, joining Marky and William on this expedition. I am so stoked right now. Diesel, how are you doing tonight?
I'm having a blast, and I'm loving this set of seeds that we got going on. Oh, wait. It's not the seeds that we got going on. Krista Joy has got it going on. Oh, that's right. Anyways.
Oh, no. I'm totally going to start blushing all over the place.
So we do have open world going on. What that means for our viewers is that our runners are actually going to start at the warp zone. They're going to have an infinite use warp whistle, and they get to play the worlds in whatever order they want. There's going to be a couple of things, though. They can't play World 8 until they have completed two important objectives. One, they have to complete a number of worlds between 4 and 7. They won't know until they find out. And they have to collect at least 10 items. So as you see in our warp zone there, we've got a little a skull blocking the way to World 8, but it looks like everybody's decided to go to World 4. This seems to be a popular play right now with the current meta.
I can tell you 100% the reason why we have that skull there, and that was courtesy of our wizard Macobra, because in one of his modifications, they did have where hammers could build bridges, which means you could actually nerf the game and speedrun World 8. And, Mac was like, I ain't got time for that. So he built a barrier, which is that beautiful looking skull there. And you love to see it, don't you, Diesel?
I love it. I love the work that Mac's done. Macobra 52, Mac affectionately, has put a ton of work into this, and I'll be getting your syncs here in just a moment. I'm sorry, I forgot, guys. I'm getting your syncs now. But yeah, Macobra 52 has done lots of work to put all these features together so that we can do these. And yeah, so they have to collect at least 10 items in addition to the or 9 items in addition to the warp whistle that they start with. And Danny is going to go and damage boost across 6F1's spike bridge.
Here's the thing, guys. As you can see, Jade and Danny received cute suits. However, William and Texas received the human mustard special frog suit. So when you have open world, because I've been burned by open world, as you guys know, would you go to all the mushroom houses, or because I think they're programmed with different items?
So the mushroom houses do have different items, and one of the cool things is we'll see here the princess letters. Let's see if Marky Mark actually reads it for a moment. The princess letter will tell you which world an item is in. Oh wait, no, okay, that's different. It just says, do you know the way to San Jose? That is not an item hint. I thought that they gave item hints.
We have randomized flowers on deck for William and Texas. Landed on a fire flower, got a cute suit. And oh, baby, this is why you are not in the doghouse right now. We have Marky Mark, who is in everybody's favorite level. The one and the only Alcatraz, best travel destination ever. And there is no hint for World 4, which means that we really do need to know the way to San Jose.
One of the other cool flags, I wasn't expecting this flag to be present either, but the Fireflowers, as you notice, so far have given runners Tanuki suits. The cute suits. Yes, the cute suits.
Yeah, randomized.
And yeah, so that is actually a flag set. The Fireflowers can randomly give runners or a different item,
And
which makes it so fun.
yes, except for when you get a frog suit when you need a legit flower. Yeah,
It's
I
still
love
fun.
the human mustard special, but it is not cool trying to do that on ice physics. I am not the greatest, but it is truly you ready to say it with me, babe? It's a Q2 riot, riot.
Throw back a bottle of.
Turn back your tanuki tail. we can't say the other word. But it's truly cute.
Oh,
Right.
Marky Mark is in a bad spot. He cannot at that position bump the Sludge Bro from behind, but he does get a hammer suit. A hammer suit far better than the cute suit as far as its applicable utility.
Not
Whether
for
or not,
me, man, but my controller kept turning me into stone, in which I would kick the bucket. Also, it looks like you can have inverted levels, so is
yes,
this is scary.
yes, several of our levels are going to be run backwards, or they'll just have the pipes or doors that you exit from randomly in the wrong spot.
Danny just going through the fidget spinners like it's nothing. Like that's some feels bad, man, for me, because I just kind of waddle through things. But we're getting the freedom jump.
William in Texas
William.
doing, yep.
Yeah, you always gotta scream when you do that jump for freedom. And we have
Navy, let's see what Danny does. Let's see what Danny does. Does he do the important thing? Does he save Private Bob? Let's see it. Come on, Danny, save Private Bob. He saves Private Bob! Woohoo! And the crowd goes wild!
You gotta kick Bob to the curb like this was the Maury show. You're like, you are not the bomb. And just kick him to the curb. And we're getting an applicable use. Unfortunately, William did lose it, of the Human Mustard special. But the fact that people were saving Private Bob is sad in its own right. Oh, the pain and anguish. We need heels to play so he could kick Bob to the curb. He's a Bob kicker.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
as you see Danny's items there, he collected a mushroom. He had a Tanuki suit, cloud, and frog suit. Now, the mushroom means that the item that he got is an item that he already has. It was either a frog suit or a Tanuki suit, and so he didn't actually get an item.
And the black treasure chest on the bro fights means that item has already been gotten.
Yep. Yes, it does. So it's basically the same thing as that grayed out mushroom that Danny got there. So even though I said, hey, yeah, you got to have 10 items, and Danny looked like he had 5 after he picked up, cleared that toad house, really he only has 3 because the mushroom doesn't count because it didn't give him an item, and the cloud doesn't count because it's a single-use item. Clouds cannot be reused. However, the frog suit and Tanuki suit can be reused as long as he has the money to make it happen. He's got to have, I believe it's $10 each for those 2 items, but I'm going to go look at it. I'm going to go and open up the open world guide.
So we have 4 items so far for William in Texas. And we are we going to see a tail clip into 7-1?
I don't know. What are we going to see?
William in Texas trying to go for tail clip in 7-1. Meanwhile, Jade is doing battle with the Son of Fun in 7-5. And we're getting Marky learning he got a big old fat loser's horn from The Price is Right in the mushroom pawn shop.
That was dangerous going down that pipe with the sun down there. As Jade just sewed.
Yeah. I'm biting my Biting my nails. I was about to say biting my nose hair. I don't know where I got that from.
Where did you get that? I don't know.
I have no idea either. Also,
Marky Mark.
Unlocked by
Yes,
the
he did. So Marky's got a looked like a 4 or 5 items here. I saw a leaf, a couple suits.
We know what you would really want to do, and that is not put crowd control on the runners. Y'all would crowd control the heck out of me, knowing that I am not even tadpole level, but y'all would just pay to see me suffer. So we already know what's up with y'all in chat. And you can't deny it, because this is definite. But we have Jade trying to hold on to that shell for dear life, takes it on the recoil. And 7-5 is giving Jade the business.
So here's the costs for the items. The mushroom and star are 5 coins. The leaf, the frog suit, the tanuki suit, and the P-wing are 10 coins, and the flower and hammer suit are 15 coins. And I know what some of y'all are thinking. You're thinking, but isn't the leaf the best item? Well, the leaf is an awesome item. So is the tanuki suit. But, and the P-wing, of course, is awesome. But in the meta of this game, the way the speed running works, the flower and the hammer suit actually are very valuable, especially for Bowser's Castle. The flowers and hammer suits, if you can keep them and take them all the way to the Bowser fight, they can all but make Bowser free.
You know what? There are other uses for the hammer suit as well.
Oh,
you know,
Marky Mark! Yes! Oh, wow.
That is amazing!
Alright. Marky Mark, walk flying, and then doing some just absolutely sick statue kills on those plants, going up and down the hills. Oh, wow. Alright.
Who is the gamer of the people would be astonished at that gameplay.
If somebody in chat doesn't clip that, I will be severely disappointed in chat.
Well, chat is always disappointed in me, so, if you're disappointed at chat, then that will feel like vengeance.
If you're not disappointed in chat, they're not doing their job, right?
Yes, 100%. And we are in 3F2 right now with Marky. The Lava Fart, aka 5F2, with William in Texas. Danny P. Speed is saying deuces to World 1. And Jade is doing Jade stuff in Super Tanks.
William in Texas did a nice 5F2, even though he was playing with danger there, flying through 5F2. Still got through there nicely done, gets the fire kill on the Boom Boom and gets out of it. Marky Mark in the Boom Boom fight as well from 3F2. Gets a 3-hit Boom Boom down and out. Jade gets her hammer suit and does some sketchy flying strats, but whatever. Jade, we still care.
All right, Danny using what he is known for, which is P-speed strats in 8-2. We get the For Freedom jump, hits the note block, so we get a brick. Yeah, we get a brick for Danny P-speed, getting out of 8-2 like it's nothing at all. And now Danny's going through 3F2, and the only way that we can truly tell who's in the lead would be to track this. But
I just look at how many levels they've completed when they go back to the warp zone.
I'm looking at items myself.
Yep.
Like, who's the closest to 10 items? Because there was a speed where I did the world, but I guess I was missing an item. And that was the end of that seed.
That is a good thing to look at. We did see William, Texas has 8 items, for example. This is going to be a fire nipper, right? We don't know. We will never know.
And look, all the hearts for Danny. You know, everybody's like, we love you, Danny. They're like, oh, Danny Senpai is here. Let's blow him lots of kisses and love. Oh, baby, this is just wonderful. And we're doing 7-1 backwards.
Yes, with the randomized or shuffled levels, that is something that can happen. 7-1 and 7-6 levels that people love to clip, and that's a popular speedrunning strat. In fact, it's obligatory for speedrunning is that you clip. People will there is the option there to instead go ahead and take the level and see if you go backwards. If you go backwards, it's just a fall. It's not even a climb.
Has William in Texas gone into Polaroid mode?
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can undo that Polaroid mode. There we go. He might want to have gone back into Polaroid mode, seeing what this turtle shell, the micro gunback, and the boss bass gets the nom.
He fought a good fight. You know, that he dodged the best he could until the bitter end. And we're going to see but he takes a hit right out the rip.
Oh, no. Dude, go ahead. Get that leaf. Go down to the second. Yeah, that one right there and fly. Yep. Get a nice long runway. And yeah, just fly. Get out of there. Don't even have to worry about stuff. And boss bass is going to be way too low. Yeah. Hammer student grassland.
Do the P-switch strat. Since he was all the way up there, just turn everything to coins. Get rich while you're at it. Yep. Since this is.
So, Chris. So, Krista, one of the things that we said at the end of World 4 was that it looked like the princess letters were just, doing the normal things. But Marky Marks, I just noticed, said that there was a hammer suit in Grassland. So it might have just been World 4's that was messed up.
All worlds give hints. I think some of them, kind of operate like the hint system in Zelda 3, where you have some good but mostly trolls. So it could be possible in this as well. And we have Danny P. Speed in 7-1 right now.
Well, he's at 7-1. He's not actually going to go into 7-1. Maybe.
No, we don't know yet. Depends on if he could get this clip. The wizard, he does get the clip, and the wizard says that they, quote unquote, may give hints.
I mean, wizard, was that Fred Savage's little brother?
Yes. Macobra is secretly Fred Savage's little brother from the
wizard. The wizard.
Yeah. And that movie was so pivotal because it introduced Super Mario Brothers 3.
And it also established something very important about a Nintendo accessory. I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
Oh, yes. I want one day for there to be a Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer Power Glove Edition tournament.
Ooh. I wonder how that would work.
It would be cool. Let everybody gets a power, those who are participating get a Power Glove, and then they play Super Mario Brothers 3 Rando with the Power Glove. Yeah. I think it can be done. I'll have to save up because I don't know how much those Power Gloves are going to cost. But it would be worth it just to see them experience the true bliss of playing with power.
Yeah.
They're how much now? $350 on eBay.
I just went and did a look on Amazon. I see one $244, but there's only one left in stock.
I don't think then I can do it. But I wonder if there's a way to put on an emulator Power Glove mechanic.
Maybe. I never knew anyone who had a Power Glove, so.
I had a Power Glove.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Yes. Your beloved had a Power Glove. And this 8-fort being door shuffled is kind of tragic.
William just... I think William just got stuckified. I mean, he's also paused, but... Again...
Yeah, Seattle, I actually owned the joystick as well with the big buttons. And we have Jade who's trying to run up in 7-1. I didn't know you could do that, but good going, Jade. But yeah, all the accessories. I even had Diesel. Remember, I think it was maybe the 3rd generation NES that had the "Listen, Peppy, we're keeping it PG-13."
Oh my.
Remember the running pad that they had where you could play...
the track and field and stuff? Yeah.
Yes, I had one of those as well.
Yeah, I had a friend who had one of those. But, yeah, we never, well...
You didn't nuke anybody! Instead, the seeds that y'all have been sending me have been nuclear to my sanity, my health, you know? So, we had Twisty for action with a blue lock blocking. And that doesn't sound fun at all. So, Marky dodging the fire chompy, and Diesel, that's where that clip that I told you about earlier, that was where it originated in this level.
Okay.
But see. And you know what I did for those track and field games with the running pad there, the track pad? I cheated.
I was trying to figure out a way to say something besides you manipulated the game.
Of course I did. Did you really think I was gonna run? Are you kidding? No. What you do is you sit on the floor and then you bang the A and the B with your hands. And boom. Insta wins. You are going so fast that nobody could catch you. Boom. I'm telling you, you gotta look for the shortcuts. We have Angelic Jade in her favorite fort, which is 8-fort. You know? And my mother was like, Chris, I'm deeply disappointed in you. Aww. I bought this for you to get, fit. And do track stuff. And I was like, Ma, you're talking to me. When they have running stuff, I will hail a taxi. That was one of my many detentions in high school.
Oh, so you did the what was it from The Office? The Meredith fun run for the cure, rabies awareness.
It was in high school. We had to do the presidential fitness exam where we had to run 1 mile.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, you expect me to run? No way, Jose. And I ran 1 block and I hailed a cab. And then I had the cab drop me off 1 block before the end. Waited for a couple of minutes because it wouldn't be realistic. And then I, sprinkled some water on myself to make it look like I was sweating. And then I just ran in there, out of breath and everything just to get slapped with a detention. Also, that death on Jade reminded me of back in high school too, because that is some feels bad man moment. Did you see how she got gypped?
Yeah. No, actually I missed that. I was looking at Mark's screen, he just finished World 5, gets the note that there is a star in Iceland, and goes straight to Iceland. Now, stars, in addition to being only 5 coins, if you get the anchor and it is a mushroom or a star, then it'll be free, because the anchors are still their wild card, but whatever they wild card to becomes $5 less.
Yeah, it gives the $5 chuck discount. And Jade getting what she is known for, her signature tail. And Flyer, listen, I may have had a couple of detentions, but that's because I worked smarter. And Jade is lost.
Yeah, she does not. She's gonna clip this. She's
with that
going
ghost
for
there, with the boo there.
She's going for it. She's got no. She doesn't. Well, she's gonna have to go back one more time, and no, this ain't gonna work, Jade. Just go the route you're supposed to, Jade.
And what would be that route?
There's the one she's on now, actually. She's got to go and collect those coins, and then actually probably do a running. There we go. 8 fort that's all messed up is all messed up.
A diabolical person would think to shuffle this.
Macobra 52, that's who.
Wizard. I believe in some moderate pain, and we have stretchy boot fort action from Marky. But geez, Louise, that is a terrible, terrible thing. The other one is, I want to say, 3F1. Is that the Texas door 3 fort?
3F1? Yeah, that's the door 3 fort, yeah.
Yeah, when that's door rando is absolutely daunting on your health. Also, Peppy speaking some facts there. So, yes, Shuffle Gatekeeper is basically our healthcare system. That sums it up. But we have Marky backtracking. Where are you going, Marky? Oh, this fort. Okay. No, wait.
What the? That was a weird place to play a hammer. Oh, he's going for the items. That's what's going on. He's going for the items. That's not the star.
The wrong star.
Yep. He did get the bro run away. Oh. Hi, Krista.
Aw, thank you for the flowers, sweetie.
You're welcome.
Oh, this is why I absolutely adore you.
And
that you get a human mustard special.
Hey.
Wait, when did you change my name?
A little bit ago.
Oh my god! Yes, I am not afraid to admit I rolled the taxi route instead of running. Okay, it's no shame in my game for that. I will wear it like a badge of honor. I cheated and I won. It did land me a week worth of detentions, but it was worth it, man.
Oh, there is an anchor in the pipe maze in World 7.
Also, William in Texas only having 2 worlds left. And look at the amount of items. It is looking spicy right now.
Yeah, it's looking like L7.
So the warden's now in 6. I did not. No. What actually happened was, this was another set of detentions I got. Was me and a group of buddies. Diesel, you ready?
Yeah.
And we took all the sporks from the
William.
William, oh my.
It took a ride on the spinner and came out alive. Okay,
Well,
you don't know. Yeah, that you don't do that often. That was amazing.
really well. But yes, we had all of the sporks and we sold them for 50 cents each. And then when the principal got word of that, I just merely told him, if he'd like to cut in on the action, kind of Tony Soprano-ish. And of course, parents got called yet again, and I ended up with more detentions. So I was like, whee!
Yeah.
So
The things we do when we're kids.
I know. I spent a lot of time in detention. They retired my seat in detention. And I was very proud of the fact that I'm the only one who has a retired detention seat. But we get a dud for William in Texas from the Mushroom Pawn Shop. Jade is embracing the human mustard. Oh, baby, let's go.
Yeah, she picked that fire flower that was a frog suit and has decided to run with it. And now she's picked up a grab block and ran with that too. So let's see what she gets
I
here.
won't lie. There is some benefit to having Froggy in certain ice stages because it prevents you from slipping.
Yeah.
So
was she waiting on the starter timeout?
Yeah.
What for though? You can go down.
Because I think they're used to having it with Mario and Flashy Mario do not go into pipes very well. So
yeah. Okay. So William went to there's actually a very well hidden anchor in the pipeline. It was actually in the island where there is normally a toad house. There was instead a bro that was just sitting there asleep. And he woke it up, said, "Hey, I'm coming here for my anchor." And the bro was like, "What?" And William was able to defeat him because he woke up the bro. The bro was asleep, and yeah, he gets his anchor.
Oh, Danny is in his final world, but does he have the 10 items?
That's the official story, and I'm sticking to it.
Wait, how many items does Danny have?
He has, it looks like a total of 10, but one of them's an anchor.
Yeah, but I thought I saw a cloud, which takes it away.
Or a hammer. One was a hammer, one was a cloud then, so that would mean only 8.
This might be a bit dicey for Danny because he doesn't have the 10 items you said.
Yeah, there's a hammer, so he's looking for anything right now.
The play to go back to World 4.
Yeah,
now this is really a bold strategy, Cotton.
Something we haven't seen is 1F, and that can have an item too. And we also haven't seen 1-3.
7.
What was that?
I don't think we've seen 3-7 either.
Yeah, or 5-1. All of those are stages that yield items.
Did you see what William in Texas did? He gave Bob the business. We are not cursing William, Peppy. No, we're not cursing. We're not cursing William. He did what he had to do. And I think William actually may have the most items in his item count.
Anchor and pipe maze. Jade just gets that message. So see what she decides to do. She's got 6 and 7. She's got a lot, but she's also got several clouds and hammers. But she's got to have actually completed the number of items. So I think it's just that it's a 7-rolled sprint this time because that was the upper limit and it rolled high. The 1 in 4 chance.
So, listen, malevolent Tella. We are not calling Edward in Texas a spoony bard. I got that Final Fantasy IV reference there, buddy. And Roy doing what he does best, being a bum. Oh, yeah.
Whoa, Jade is...
See, Jade has a lot of hammers and clouds.
Yeah, I saw 4, but I think she's got 3 screens worth of inventory. Maybe only 2.
Oh, swing and a miss for Danny, who is right now going, what do I need?
Oh, I see. She was trying to figure out the path to the Tanuki suit.
Yeah.
What? Well, no, she had
ahead of everybody.
Oh, wow. William.
Yeah, he had the most items out of everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, switching audio over to William because leader. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Go play the Navy. Go play the Navy.
But you're an Air Force guy, though, Diesel.
Yeah, but half of my bosses have been Navy.
Well,
Weird thing.
I am Team Air Force. That's where my dad was. You know, mommy was Air Force. My brother was Semper Fi. I come from military. I was supposed to go into intelligence, but I've seen the X-Files. The more you know, there are just some things. And I bet you wouldn't even know what I was recruited for.
Were you recruited for Intel?
Yes, you got Intel with a specialty in cryptography.
Oh, nice.
Yes, code breaking and deciphering. So in high school, a sergeant came along with some military police, which scared the dickens out of me. Because I was like, oh no, all the detentions coming back to haunt me. And it came at night and they said, we'll give you a scholarship to whatever college you want to go to. And Danny has decided to yeet himself out. And guess who else is in 8? Diesel.
Marky Mark!
Marky Mark! And speaking of Air Force, everybody get your salutes out for the hardest working military under the second best pilot, Captain Boom Boom, because we know the Diesel pilot is the best pilot. And let's see where this is going to lead us, because we know we have to build a bridge.
Yeah. And my vehicles run on diesel fuel.
Yes.
They also top out at about 75 miles an hour, so. Did Jade? I'm going to look at this replay. It looked like Jade entered in that door and was able to do a door jump when she... Yes, she entered in that door and was able to do the one-frame door jump. Hey, there's 3F1. There's Human Mustard's Fort. And Marky Mark found it. It's actually door 7, not door 6, that is the solution.
Door sanity is roots. And,
Yeah.
Texas figured out the way and has enough money.
I'm loving it.
So the first one going in at 38 minutes and 5 seconds into Casa de Bowser. Are we going to check that first door? Absolutely. Let's do it. No! It wasn't the answer, but it also took away his hammer suit. So he's going to intentionally take.
Yeah.
The only thing is he loses the cloud, but has another.
Yeah, he's got... And one more. Oh.
Wait, why did he use the anchor?
Oh, the anchor turns out was the fireflower.
Yeah, but he had the hammer suit equipped first.
Well, yeah. I don't know what he was doing there.
I don't know. Maybe he was thinking it might be a star?
Yeah.
Because usually if you want to go in there to beat out the scam lasers, you want to equip a star. So maybe he was thinking star, but lucky for him, it technically was something that could be used against Bowser, and that is the fire flower.
Right.
There's his star.
And
that was ugly.
See.
Now, at this point, this is it. Because we have no more money for Hammer Suit, and we have no more clout for William.
So I'm looking at the race time, and Danny, you may have noticed, is sitting on the warp zone screen. And just a moment. I had to sneeze, and I did not want to sneeze in everybody's ears. So yeah, Danny didn't quite get the flag sets that he was, or understand the flag sets, so had a little bit of confusion there, and dropped a DNF due to that. But we'll be getting him in the next seed. And meanwhile, William, nice. Getting the Poto Boost, snipes.
Deal.
Oh, that's not the door.
He's gonna have to clip.
I mean, he can clip, or he can find the right door.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep. Our other runners are gonna have the same thing. And
Jade is going. Alright, so Jade is gonna definitely look at that front door first. No, or clip it.
Yeah, Jade's actually not in a bad position. She still has her hammer suit, and she is a clip mistress.
Yeah, she's a clipper, so we're gonna see that clip, that top level clip coming from Jade.
There we go. Not this time. Here we go. And there we go. First time.
So Jade is now in the driver's seat. This is Jade's to lose, showing why she is the Fireflower champion.
Oh no, William.
Now William in Texas is going to have to play that level.
But Jade coming out and taking the victory. Nicely done.
The one good thing is, technically, if William plays this correctly, you go for those coins, is what I would do. So that way you can buy the hammer suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. 15
I just realized something. The message that we have for Luigi when he beats Bowser in the Princess Room is the same as when Mario wins, and it's just the little joke from Airplane. I think we need to update that.
We have Marky now in Casa de Bowser. Waiting to get up top. Alright, we're gonna see a clip for Marky. Keep clipping, Marky. Don't give up. Also, you changed my name again.
Oh, yeah, I did. And who we have? Oh, hi,
We are
Danny.
joined by the warden. Hello there, Danny. How you doing, buddy?
Terrible. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. It is what it is. I'm not really that. I haven't done open world in a while, and I've never done it where the toad houses count. That makes no sense to do an item hunt and have free items in toad houses. And because of that, I didn't realize that you can only get 5 unique items from toad houses, and if you're not paying attention to the princess letters and stuff, you might not find what you need. And I literally had no idea where to find more items, so I was not having fun at that point, so I decided to stop playing.
Quite fair. Meanwhile, Marky Mark and William in Texas are both in Bowser Fight. This is wow. Okay, William with the snipe.
Well, technically, let me use the right neckbeardy voice. Well, actually, William technically did hit Bowser's castle first. He just had a series of unfortunate events, and Marky and Jade sniped him. So William coming in second, Marky coming in third. Getting the bronze medal. Jade getting the gold. So now she can officially put first place hype. And what you went through, Danny, absolutely 100% understandable. Because it happened, the same thing happened to me. It wasn't that I wasn't hitting the toad houses, it's just that I was short one item. To Bowser.
I had no more items I could get from toad houses. That's why I forfeited. I had a mushroom, fire, tail, tanuki, hammer suit, and a frog suit. Like, I literally had no more items that I could get from the toad houses, and the only other item I had was to complete World 6. Like, I literally have no idea where I was supposed to get another item, so...
Right.
All of the grows, mushroom houses. The one thing that we didn't see were any of the item giving levels, like 3-7, the bootleg for the World 1, 5-1, 1-3, those levels also offer items, and we didn't see those at all.
Yeah, I mean, I realized very early that I didn't really know what I was doing in terms of routing, but I figured I would get there eventually, and that wasn't the case. I couldn't even find 1F. Like, I was desperately trying to find 1F. I couldn't.
We were talking about that. We couldn't find 1F, 1-3, 3-7, 5-1. None of those made an appearance anywhere on anybody's screen.
Might have been in World 8, actually.
Yeah, I suppose it's possible. That was a surprise for me as well. Let's see. They are discussing what they want to do. I threw in a suggested flag that will change. It will remove the shuffling of the shuffling and reversing levels. That one, because that was a request as well that they turn off that. And so, what was the toad houses? So, I'm looking at the open world settings. We want to take, or no, it's not there. It's something else with the toad houses, right?
You can give High Flyer my spot. I don't think I'm going to race the second one.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't done open world enough lately to really understand what I'm doing. I could probably figure it out, but
yeah,
you know what? I'll race. Whatever. It is what it is.
Okay. You are welcome to do whatever you want, buddy.
And stomp Flyer. Give him the business. Give him the business.
Well,
That's
Flyer only plays good against me, so we'll
All
see.
no,
right.
I believe in you. I
Well,
believe 100%
All
in
right.
you. You got
Danny, Danny, do
I'll see
you
you
want me
later.
to still give him Danny before you leave? Do you want me to still give him your spot on stream, or do you want to be the one to show up on stream?
You know what? I'm being ridiculous here. I'm not gonna play. Just give it to him. I'm
All
being
right.
indecisive. Yep, you guys got it. I'm gonna watch the rest of the way. But
All right,
thanks for hosting, and I wish I could have put on a better show. But
dude, it
I literally
happens.
had no idea
Yeah,
what to do.
I mean, you were using so many great speech strats. It's always a pleasure to watch you play because there's always so much we can learn by watching you. So you are top tier mentor, my friend.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And
But
we'll
totally,
see you guys later.
yeah, but totally respect it. If you're not having fun,
Take care.
there's no point in forcing it.
Oh, they're disabling mushroom houses. Oh, that might have interested Danny.
Let's see.
Diesel, sweetie. Once I
yes.
get the flags, I'm gonna roll them some beautiful bean footage.
All right, so this is almost the point where I should say, I almost want to ask everybody to come into the interview just so we can do this. I'm not sure. There are a lot of new flags, and that one about disabling mushroom houses is not one that I was familiar with, so I should apologize for that.
And to apologize for it, sweetie. If anything, just blame me. Everybody else blames me.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you just blame me for everything. Come on. It wouldn't be me if someone wasn't blaming me for something, you know? I got a bad rep for some unknown reason.
Tail attack, hammer. I'm just looking at all the different settings.
So I do it all for the Tanuki, Nookie,
yeah.
and you can get this cookie. All right. So the room name is great, Diesel, my darling.
It is.
Quick Air Force.
Yeah.
See, remember I just said you are Air Force 100%. And then you roll me a room with Air Force in it. I swear, I need to put a ring on that.
Oh my. All right,
Yes.
let's see. We got that. I think we got ourselves a set of flags.
Code breaking, heartbreaking, huh? Using my cryptography. But I used to, when I was about 5 or 6 years old, you know those all those mixed letter puzzles that you would see in the newspapers back then?
Yeah.
And magazines? Yeah, I used to do those for fun.
Oh.
As the kid, you know. And when I went into kindergarten and I asked my teacher, do we have any of those? And the next question I asked her was, do you have any polynomial? When are we going to do polynomial equations?
Yeah.
And my kindergarten teacher looked at me, called my mom, and we had to have a conference. And in that time, I was actually innocent. I wasn't even a slightly corrupted detention seeker. But yeah, I got in trouble just for watching math television shows.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's not the kind of thing you should get anybody in trouble for.
Well, apparently, you know, after the first day, I said I didn't want to go back to school anymore because it was not challenging. And that ended up with another conference with Mom Dukes. Mom Dukes has had to go to bout for me all the time. And why did you roll the flags?
Oh, I didn't know you wanted to roll it.
We always do game 2 as me.
Sorry, sweetie.
Well, I do love a man that can take control of things and get stuff done. So it is 100% allowed. And they are spared a Krista Noble seat.
Oh, they are readying up like a boss.
Go.
I haven't even made sure that High Flyers stream is cropped right. I just threw him on there and said, yeah, you know, he's been around enough. He knows how this whole thing works. Let's see. Refresh that.
I'll have you know, Pepperoni, I was Team Action Replay Max for PlayStation 2. It was how I translated Albed in Final Fantasy X. Because I didn't have time for that. I mean, I could have tried to code break it myself using cryptography, but oh my god, that was awful. that was an awful experience. Was I a Seymour Guado fan? The answer is absolutely not. I did not like Seymour Guado. Anima, you know, was amazing. But when you understand the dynamics of Anima, it's not so amazing. My team, I would run Riku, Yuna, and Lulu, but the coolest male character for me was Orin. Like, if you weren't an Orin person, you know, you're gonna have to catch some hands. You know, catch me outside. But Diesel, have you played Final Fantasy X?
No.
Date night. We're gonna play Final Fantasy X.
Cool. I have to build a party?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, we will build a party together and we will play Final Fantasy X together. Because I do have it on Steam as well as on my
console.
My Switch. I've got it on. Ooh. I still have PlayStation 2 somewhere.
Yeah, there was one of the Final Fantasy games that I had that I actually purchased years ago that was on the Nintendo DS, and then there was also, of course, they had a Nintendo DS release of Chrono Trigger, and I saw that, and my heart was like, yes, and I instantly, there wasn't even a moment's thought. Yeah, that's going into my cart, and this was actually back in the days when you had a physical shopping cart because you were at like a Best Buy. And like for the young ones out there, a Best Buy was a store that kind of like a big grocery store, except it sold electronics instead of groceries. And
I got breaking news. I got breaking news, Diesel. The best, one of the best flavors of Doritos, Cool Ranch 17, has subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much for supporting the Speed Gaming team over here with that Prime. Hope you enjoy some of those emotes. Most importantly, we hope we can give you one extra show. You broke the sound? Diesel! Peppy, I have 6 Best Buys right around me. But since we have to do sounds here, we got 5, 6 for flyers, so we'll go. And we have 1.5 beta, looks like. No, 1.5 proper for Marky. We have some beta leveling. Wait, who has? I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, things are kind of weird for me too.
Well, you know, I guess our sounds went doo 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 doo.
Yeah, my thing kind of cut out for a little bit, and I'm having issues with Discord.
Yay, Discord doing Discord stuff. You know, Malevolent One, hearing voices in your head is not big of a problem. You know, getting kissed by a hammer bro, boomerang bro is a bit of a problem with William in Texas getting boomeranged. And so that is saying that they can hear Flyer sound really low.
They can hear Flyer sound really...
Oh, we got 3-7 on deck on Jade's side. Oh.
2.97. Sorry, I'm trying to resync everybody.
All right, everybody is getting kitchen synced right now. We're going to see item grabs in 3-7 naturally with Marky, Jade, and Flyer all going to see what they can get. Hopefully it will not be a black suitcase of doom. But it is a hammer. That's useless. I mean, for playing, it's okay. But for item count, it is useless.
Yeah.
And now we are in the cheap hand stage of World 8. So we got 3 folks. And we got William doing William stuff.
He's at the cheap hand stage of Doom.
And it yields another worthless item in terms of item count, but useful overall. And that is a Jugum Cloud. But yeah, Diesel, you and I are going to have serious date night playing Final Fantasy X. So you better get your popcorn ready. And we're going downstairs in Troll Fort for Marky. Same thing for Flyer. Okay. So we have 3 people in Troll Fort right now. And we're going to see a bro on Flyer's side. So we get the bra for Flyer. Let's see if Jade can run really fast and pull it off.
Oh, William. Oh, that was an unfortunate double hit by William.
Yeah, and Donut Fort action for Marky and Flyer right now. We're going to get that same play from Jade as well. 1-5 beta for William in Texas. All right. Macobra's gift to the world yielding a mushroom. Only to get hitboxed twice.
Okay. I can't hear anything though.
You can't hear anything at all? Do 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 bang 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 do 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 do. It's William's songs now. I can't win. I can't hear anything, chat. But we do have Jade now going up against La Princesa, who is unfortunately very weak. And we have 3 people exiting out and getting the cassette player.
Hey, I can hear again. Yay.
Okay, it's William, who I'm hearing right now. 7-6 for Marky. And he is in the Hammer Brothers hand stage of World 8. Gets the double count.
Yeah, we are
Yes.
currently on Williams Audio. Just because I was moving audios around just to see how things were sounding for people.
Chat is saying that the audio is randomized too.
Yes, the audio is randomized because I'm randomizing it.
Oh, look at this. We have. Okay. If you're William, you're definitely going to go for the item, right? Hope that you can find a leaf and go for that item.
And with that, you're going to take a lava bath like that.
Live, laugh, lava bath. Courtesy of man. Very good for the orthopedics.
Yeah. There is an item in there. I think it's just a one-up, though.
Very good on Flyer to get the capital H jump. And we are going to outrun the friendly fish. Jade doing battle with some sumos. Gets a black suitcase. That's never a good feeling. Alright, we're going downstairs in H-Land for William in Texas, who has gone back into Polaroid mode here in 3-9. And look at this 1-3 setup.
Oh!
1-3 with patooies. Lots and lots of patooies. Oh!
Yeah. That's gross.
What a friendly enemy set, you know?
I do love Marky's style, though, dropping right in between where the Koopa paratroopers could not run into him. And he's running backwards.
William right now. And 1-3 has the hammer suit.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
You know, and I can always say, oh, baby, to you there, sweetie.
Oh. Just curious, so how long has it been since you've looked at your name?
I took a picture of it and I already sent it to Gavin saying, suck it, Gavin. And he gave me a happy, double bunny salute. And you know from when you were here with me and Mom Dukes Diesel that what the double bunnies are. So it's we have the greatest mentor-mentee relationship. We are so antagonistic. It's laughable.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. My Flyer just got rid of one lousy little dude. Oh! William! Not able to actually get... Oh, nicely done.
Go.
Yeah. Wasn't able to get the flight up to get to the secret item in 1F. And it's like, what do I do now? I got a boost sitting here watching every move I make. And then he's like,
and
oh,
he
wait.
gets his P-Wing.
There's a star in that item.
And he gets a P-Wing.
Yes, he does. I like the P-Wing.
Yes,
so
I do too. But then we're going into a really terrible level, which is the bane of my existence, and that is Niagara Falls. Forgettable fort action up top for Marky. And Flyer is just Dora the Exploring right now. World 6. Oh, William, be careful. And we are joined in chat by Flyer's teammate and co-champ from the co-op extravaganza. John has joined us in chat. Welcome aboard, John. Mr. I'm a Kingslayer, but says he ain't.
That's all right. There's people who are Fireflowers that say they're not Fireflowers and are actually actively racing right now.
Yeah. Jade.
Yeah.
And then there's people that haven't even reached the level of Tadpole yet. And that's your commentator over here. And we have a Wild Tanuki command message for William in Texas. So get those commands out.
Oh, nice.
Everyone. And we have a gate blocking the way.
Marky
No,
Mark did just do a nice double fire bro kill, only to get a empty treasure chest.
Right. I'm not even a tadpole malevolent one. I'm below. I am spermatozoa. And we know that I am not even there yet. And Larry isn't there yet either by being a one-hitter.
Yeah. Weak sauce Larry.
I know. Get good, Larry. We're potable hand stage for Jade.
And this king left his wand in his other frog suit. That's human mustard. There's a P-wing in the grassland level.
Anchor.
Oh,
And the princess letter. Let's see. We have escalator fort for Jade right now. Stretchy boot fort for William and Flyer respectively.
And Marky Mark's gonna take the 6-5 flight.
Hey. I remember when I was trying to do that and then, found out afterwards that this was a randomized level and I had no idea where I'm going.
Oh no.
Okay.
Mark successfully get out.
Yes. And we're seeing some hidden action in World 2. So mushroom houses have been disabled. Hammers don't break locks. Diesel, did you know this?
Hammers don't break locks?
No.
I don't remember. They gave me flags. I just pushed the buttons.
Oh, tragic. Oh no. And we're on my least favorite airship, the
Oh no, Marky!
And
There's
Jade.
a shell.
Oh, Jade!
Jade!
Jade to nuke too close to the sun, yeeted herself off the ship, going for freedom.
Yeah, those bolt lifts can be a thing sometimes. There is nothing.
You know what? I always get screwed by the screws, like no joke.
They are screws. That's in their name.
Yes, but I get screwed by the screws. I want to have a pleasant screw experience, you know? Why can't you have friendly screws?
Oh,
Probably what I said is going to get taken out of context yet again. I'm always taken out of context.
You know what? I'm not even gonna go and change your name with that because then we've got evidence
that I'm out of context, out of pocket yet again. And Jade is not having a fun time on the World 7 airship. And it doesn't help that Morton was like, I'm gonna give you a headbutt kind of kiss, and totally we are not. John, no. John, no, John. We're not adding that as my name. No. All right, here's Jade, round 2 versus Funky Morton.
Lindo.
I swear, I'm always taken out of context. I mean, how many clips of there?
Lindo.
Jade has emerged triumphant over the very traumatic-inducing World 7 airship and a chunky, very tanky Morton Cooper Jr. And we have Flyer trying to clip. No, you don't. John, please. Please, you don't. But gets the 7-1 clip. So Flyer's on his way. We're in World 1 for Marky, who's going up against some loving Fire Bros.
I'd like to know how Jade's star bounced that direction. That should not actually happen. She does have to watch out for boss bass respawning.
Y'all would end up, getting me out of pocket yet again. So I'm gonna plead the fifth. But there is a way it can happen. But because it has happened to me. But it's something out of pocket. and I'm already in trouble. Diesel's gonna end up punishing me later.
I mean, I've already changed your name again, so.
Out of Why?
Oh, hey, Marky, demonstrating one of the cool features of open world. If you have a frog suit, you can just switch to the frog suit.
Yes, but the Electro Minefield decided to take it away and stop trying to put me in detention, Peppy. We're not putting yours truly in detention. Randomized Flower did give Marky a Tanook suit only to get kissed by a blooper and loses said Tanook suit. Yeah. Right, so we have Spike Fort action for Flyer. We have Jade doing some Explorino going. And look at how fast Flyer's going. He is literally flying. Got a disobedient hot foot there.
Oh my. William just softlocked himself.
Wait a
You can't go there.
Oh no!
Oh my. Okay, so we just learned something about randomized fire flowers.
It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, so we might need to talk to Macobra about some changes to the randomized fire flowers, because there's nothing they can do but wait for 5 minutes while the timer expires.
Oh, not like this.
Yeah.
See, this is
like
why
this.
we need one of the friendly screws to come in and take off his suit. You know?
Well, there is the whole select to die thing. Like, there is an option where if you...
William, press select!
Well, it's not activated.
It's not in the
Yeah. No, it's not activated. It's another hack. It's one of the hacks that's out there.
Yes, we do have a self-damage button. Well, it's not even a self-damage button. It's a press select to yeet yourself into the other world.
Yeah.
But that's absolutely the worst.
Yeah, it is.
And William didn't know that you can't go through this. But this is supposed to be frog friendly. If they have
this isn't a frog friendly seed.
Maybe he can get the spike to stick him in the butt.
He can't.
Oh. Spike butt would hurt though. And don't put me out of pocket for that statement, chat. It was a legitimate idea. Well, I guess this is when while you're frogging around in that small space, you sing Kumbaya. You go, Kumbaya, my coop, Kumbaya. Got this frog suit, and I can't die. I mean, that's awful. Oh no.
Yeah, that is a thing. And I'm wondering if anybody else is going to do the same thing here, because I think that frog suit was found in that randomized fire flower.
If we do randomized fire flowers, then it should always be frog friendly.
Yeah, or at least the fireflowers shouldn't be able to give frog suits in seeds that require frog friendliness in order to succeed.
Should put randomized flowers should auto check.
So he's yeah.
He has a Tanuki suit.
He's got a
though.
Tanuki suit, yeah. So.
Oh, this is a horrible thing for William. Like, it shouldn't.
Yeah, that's.
And we have Flyer finding his star.
Yep.
Oh, Duality's talking about a morph ball. Like, imagine a little green ball just rolling around.
Yep.
Finally, time's out. I would probably be rage quitting myself. Because those who have been to my stream know it don't take too much for me to go, 18 plus in a heartbeat. So that would have me beyond 18 plus, probably cursing Dr. Dorsel somewhere. And even though he didn't roll the seed, but I still owe him. I think that's rage inducing. But at least we know not to trust fire flowers.
Yes. Fire flowers are deadly. And, well, now he won't have any problems getting through that little spike area. Yeah, he can go and get that mushroom, and then, yeah. But, when it's in a race setting, sometimes it's easy to forget.
Yeah, muscle memory will do it to you.
Yeah.
This is the World 5 airship that Jade is on right now. And way to go, William. But there should be...
Jade overkilled him! Yay!
We got the yeet!
Yep, Iggy did the yeet of fame.
Absolutely. But I'm really feeling sad for poor William. Like that's right.
Yeah, he didn't deserve that.
No. I am going to be a Karen and just Karen this up, and I want
and yeet it into the box pass mouth.
The manager Diesel.
If it makes you feel any better, there's actually already is a discussion going on in one of the backstage discords about that very thing. So
that just happened?
Huh?
That just happened?
Yeah, about the 8F frog suit thing. So yeah, it's being discussed. So.
And Jade giving us flowers. She knows my trademark is a flower, and she flowered it up. Yep. Oh heavens!
And High Flyer also says, if I don't get yep. And first he's going to have to go and pick up a bunch of money in the coin ship, which he can only carry $50 with him because that is the thing that we've got here. But
Jade
he gets
in her favorite fort, but not with a frog suit. So Jade should be safe for the most part. Flyer catching the foot of a sumo bro. He got stomped.
Jade lost her hammer suit to a disco waffle. Oh no. Okay, I was worried there. I thought she was going to go and take the frog suit as well.
No, you can't trust these fire flowers, man.
Yeah.
These fire flowers are like certain politicians. You can't trust them. Nope.
I don't trust any politician, but
that's
neither here nor there.
Or the fire flowers could be the referees for a Kansas City Chiefs game.
Yeah.
So, We have the Lava Fart 5F2, aka Potable Fort Sauna. For Marky right now, we have Tail Clipping Attempts by William in Texas and 7-1. We have Jade, Dora the Exploring in World 7, and Flyer just doing Flyer stuff in World 1. Okay, doesn't get the lowercase h jump and 3-9, but is armed with the ice block.
Well, Jade's going to go for the clip.
Now, Jade knows better. She gets him on the tail, but manages to get a non-tail clip.
She also knows, yeah, I see that non-tail clipping for Jade is very
a
strange.
Rare find. This is a disturbance, a Bisperbo in the force. 7-4 for a high flyer right now. And we have Froggy Suit action for Marky. And we got Piranha Stage for Jade. And the sun clips her right in the booty.
Just barely. And that I disagree, game.
And she gets her favorite outfit, the Leaf. And we're about to head into the next fort.
She's got 4 clouds and 2 hammers. That puts her at 8 items. This seed we have to have 9 total items.
9? No, okay.
9.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Diesel,
so I think that puts her at 8. What was that?
Do you see who has just joined us in chat? The legendary gamer of the people, Leslie Bro. Welcome, Leslie. We miss you from the weekly, my friend. But do you know he is tearing it up in Z1?
Oh yeah, I actually called his race last night against Adirondack, F. Coughlin. He raced. So Leslie Pro raced Fred Coughlin last night, who is the original developer of both the Z1 randomizer and the SMB3 randomizer. Leslie Pro raced that guy. I actually finished within just a few minutes of him. It was a fine race. Leslie, gamer of the people, but Leslie is not somebody to sleep on. Not by any stretch.
You never sleep on Leslie. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I mean, Leslie plays everything really good. Earthbound, Zelda, Mario, Mega Man. He is truly a gamer.
Yeah. But hey, Leslie, glad to have you around in chat for sure. And definitely me, when I say the GG last night, it was fun calling your race. And I had another good partner last night, BBQ.gov, and that was on the mic with me. So it's a fun time.
We should do. I do Z1 comms now, Diesel.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh,
I did mine with Fury.
Oh, Jade's trying to get.
I guess it.
Yep. Oh, Fury's great. He's a long-time veteran of Z1R as well.
Yes, the next one, we're trying to link me up with Sandy or with my bestie, Yumi. Why must you?
Oh yeah, Yumi, Sandy. Yeah, those are all great folks, and
even Druid. You know, I have a lot of good friends over in the Z1 community. They've been asking me to come and come. They want the chaos.
Oh no, William dodged all the
bullet.
William dodged all the bullet bills all the way to the end and jumped up right on into the bottom of one. Like that was rude, Bullet Bill.
And we have Black Suitcase action for Jade, and we are on another airship I don't like, the World 6 airship, because I can never get the first class clip. But then again, I can't get any clip. So World 6 airship action for Flyer opts to don his angelic jade, and we are gonna see Ludwig versus Flyer. And so far, not a very jumpy Ludwig. That was actually controlled by Flyer.
That was that Ludwig. He must have been busy trying to figure out what his next symphony was going to be, because he did not bring his A game.
No, he was vanilla, but he was not a high jumper.
Yeah, he brought
his jumps tight.
Yeah, I think that Ludwig brought his D flat game, if anything, maybe his F flat game.
I think he was more going a minor, but but we have William in Texas getting out finally and enjoying the good life. And a mosquito just flew in my apartment, and he is running. He is running and gutting. It was when I opened the door to come home. Yeah. I knew he was there, but I was hoping he didn't come in, but it looks like he did. Yeah. And me and him are having a stare down right now.
You know, I don't often vote for murder, but when I do, it's for mosquitoes.
Yeah. And we're going to see funny clip action here on Jade's side.
And she got it.
You know what? I'm going to call that 100% Teeks' influence.
Oh, of course.
That is a specialty of Teeks. And that was her partner. Mosquito Hawk. No, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. And we have Jade in the Piranha stage, getting munched by the munchers.
And Jade got out of it, and so did the munchers. Yes. There's a star. High Flyer tried the door 3.
Oh no. That's not good.
Yeah. So unlike with the last flags, the flags for this one do not include randomized or reversed or shuffled doors and pipes within the levels. Marky Mark is already maxed money. I wonder if he's going for the white Toad House. No, he's not, because he would have picked up those 3 coins there. So,
yeah, have seen a white mushroom house in open?
I honestly don't know if white mushroom houses can spawn in open.
I think that's a Macobra question.
Yeah. Don't see him in chat, but that would be something useful to know, because there are 6 stages throughout the worlds that can. Is there a stage in World 7 that can spawn a white mushroom house?
Oh, Jade's in her element right now. 7-6 with her tail. And look how quickly she gets it done, Diesel.
Yeah, she just tail clips like it's the thing that you do. Like she's ordering pizza.
Oh, and William in Texas was caught pea-speeding irresponsibly.
Okay, Leslie, thank you. Yeah, there is 7-2. I remember now. Yeah, you got to go in 7-2. You can get the white mushroom house if you use a frog suit.
And William in Texas back in Polaroid mode. We have 1-3 for Jade, who's gonna go for the item.
Jade is iteming up, and
let's see if she checks her inventory.
Oh, she's already had that one then. That does put her at 16 items less any stars or clouds and hammers.
Yeah, see, that's the one thing about clouds and hammers. You know, they're duplicates as well. You can get more than one. Right. So that's why they don't count.
There had been a thing, I think, to limit you to only getting 2 clouds and hammers from the hammer rows and things like your 1F, but I think you can still get them more than 2 if you get them from princess letters.
Ah, got it. And Marky getting the bro. Getting the bro. And you love to see it. Doing an item count. No, opening the hammer.
William. Yeah,
to go
William
for the bros over here. We're seeing the steel strats. Gets a black suitcase. You hate to see it. But does double spawn the leaf.
Huh.
See, his idol Leslie is here, so he is showing up and showing out for his idol Leslie.
Oh, that's awesome.
And Flyer.
Jade did try to clip.
To answer your question, this is open world. So open world, which you know is World 9, where you use the warp whistle to get to, is the hub. So pretend for a minute you're in Super Mario 64. Peach's Castle is the hub world for that game. So for open world, we have the warp zone, quote unquote, World 9, as the hub for these seeds. So you're going to see all of the levels there. And the warp whistle is infinite. So you can go back there as many times as you want to. When you complete a world, it's no longer going to be represented by a pipe, but a flower, which shows that it has rested in peace. Also rested in peace is that clip that Jade just did, Diesel.
Yes, the 7F2 or the 7.2 clip. Yeah.
Yes.
Getting in the underside of 7.2, that was beautiful.
They can change and choose whatever world they want. However, World 8, which is the Bowser land, is going to be locked by certain restrictions. Now, it can vary by seed, but the restrictions pertain to item count and level worlds finished. So, for example, you could have a Bowser land blocked by 6 worlds and 8 items. The items that are not counted are the cloud and the hammer, which you can have more than one of. The open world mechanic is once you get an item, such as a mushroom, a flower, a leaf, a tanuki suit, hammer suit, P-wing, frog suit, those types of items, you only need to get them once. In order to reuse them again, you will have to pay to play. So you have the star and mushroom at $5, and then you have $10 for the fire flower and leaf. You have $15 for hammer suit and P-wing, and frog suit is how much, Diesel? 15, right?
10. No, frog suit's 10.
Along with tanuki suits, 10, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's the fire flower and hammer suit are 15, star and mushroom are 5, and everything else is 10.
Yes. And the anchor is your wild card item.
William in Texas won forward it and got the white mushroom house and got a anchor out of the white mushroom house.
So technically 1-4 would be vanilla P-wing, but since he's in World 6, which is an even number in vanilla, which is why he got the anchor, Diesel.
Yes.
Because odd numbered worlds give the P-wing, even number worlds give the anchor. So that was actually a very smart play by William because it would force out the anchor. That That was
I mean,
the GG moment.
That was definitely knowing your game mechanics and thinking about things, knowing that you got 1-4, and probably he knows the techniques necessary to. Well, he obviously knows the techniques to get 1-4 to give up its white mushroom house.
None of our other runners are going to do this. Let's be honest. They're going to find the anchor in a different way. But he force spawned an anchor. So based on how many items he has the P-Wing. The cassette player should not be included in that list. I always forget it because it's usually a worthless item, which is the music box. So,
my World is free, or at least everything's short of free.
Yeah. So Marky is already in the castle at 42 minutes. Now, considering that this is an open seed, this was long, Diesel.
Yeah, it was. It
was less items, but it was long.
It was fewer items, but it still was all 6 worlds, or all 7 worlds, so...
And you want to know why? Hammers did not break locks.
Yes, that also made it... extended it.
So your average times are naturally going to be in the 40s. Like high 40s, I would say. Like mid to high 40s.
And with having to pick... Oh, Scam Laser. There goes Marky Mark, though.
Are we going to get the Gamer Cow kick? No Gamer Cow kick of disrespect. We have William now dipping low. And Flyer finishing. So coming in first and getting a gold medal is Marky Mark. So get your GGs out for Marky!
And Marky Mark has showed up in the interview booth. Welcome.
Marky, that second seed was long.
Yeah, that was the long one, and those last 2 worlds went by pretty quick for me, but the first 6 took quite a while to get through.
Yeah, your World 5 you showed was pretty much, I mean, everything short of free. You had, I think you had to do a fort in one stage.
Yeah, that was about it.
Yeah. And then, of course, you clouded. So, nice of that.
I have a big question for you, my friend. Why did you guys vote on a flag that included hammers not breaking lock?
I was pretty much... I took a set of flags that Pleco used for open world a few weeks ago for weekly, and she had it set up that way.
Okay, so it wasn't something you guys had as a unanimous decision. It was just, here's what I got, let's work with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, yeah, I thought it was more of a just let's do this because we're familiar with it.
And would you like to hear of the saddest moment of game number 2, Marky?
Okay, what happened?
What happened?
It was a travesty.
Let's give Marky a riddle. What happens if you make it to the conveyor spike room in 8 Fort to face Boom Boom, but you're in a frog suit?
Oh no.
You already know.
Who did that?
So, William. Yeah. So you know that. So you know that power up room that's on the door through the P, where the P switch is, the very last P switch.
Yeah.
Randomized fire flower, randomized to a frog suit. And he forgot to take damage. He could have taken damage from the thwomp, but he forgot to.
Right.
So, yeah, that was bad.
Definitely.
So pure pain. And we have Flyer coming in, getting the silver medal. Let's get those GGs for Flyer.
Absolutely. High Flyer, he kept it close all the way throughout, and of course, second place in any of these seeds is not easy. And welcome, High Flyer. GG, how you doing?
GG's High Flyer.
All right, GG.
Oh.
Welcome to Flyer, who's up past his bedtime. Oh my goodness. So, Flyer,
I make exceptions. Let's make that clear.
you make exceptions?
Yep.
Just to beat on your poor Minty? That's wrong. That's wrong, Flyer. Beating up on Jade. How could you?
Well, it's either that or Minecraft.
Listen, you should enjoy. But we have learned a valuable lesson about non-frog friendly seeds and variable fire flowers. Because it can bone you so hard in 8 Fort by giving you a last minute frog suit right before the conveyor belt to Boom Boom.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It can actually mess you up in a lot of places, but that's one where you end up stuck and you can't go backwards.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that cost one of our runners about 5 minutes.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was brutal. So how did you feel about the seed? Because it was kind of long.
I didn't even know what I was doing. Like, I even mentioned it in the race time. I was like, I didn't even look at the flags. I just went with it.
Yeah, that would actually be two of you.
I mean, I don't care really. I just wanted to play.
Yeah, that would be two of you. Danny P. Speed also did that. Oh no, Oh well, he had already. Yeah, he had already played.
That's William.
Or William, yeah, William had already played the Hammer Bros, so he didn't lose his cloud. What's he?
Nope.
No, don't do that. Unless he just needs an item, I guess.
Oh, checking the bro.
That's what he's doing.
Did
He
either
needs the
of
item.
you guys get the anchor?
Yeah.
Markian? Where did
I don't
you
remember
find
where.
it?
I found it somewhere though. I don't remember.
Well,
It
William-
was. I'm trying to think. It was either one of the bros in 6, or it was. Oh, you know what? It might have been the island bro in World 3.
Well, I'll tell you a little secret. William used the mechanics of vanilla to force spawn a white mushroom house with an anchor in 6. 1-4 came up in World 6.
I tried
he
to do it, and I guess I must have missed some coins somewhere because I didn't spawn it.
Yeah, that spawned a mushroom house, and the mushroom house will have either a P-Wing or an anchor unrandomized. So he was able to get his anchor that way. Also, respecting Jade with the Velveeta, getting the first set of hits in the air, giving the Gamer Cow kick a disrespect. And Jade has come in the bronze medal position. Give her GGs to our Fire Flower champ. But so you guys knew of this mechanic in open world as well.
I think I had the anchor already, so it didn't make sense for me to go for it.
Yeah, I didn't have an anchor, but somewhere I missed a coin or two in 1-4 because I didn't spawn it.
And welcome, Angelic Jade. Good evening. GG.
I didn't spawn it either, Marky Mark. I don't know why. I went for all the coins too.
That would have been a guaranteed anchor, Jade.
I got every single coin, but I still didn't get it. No idea why.
So I'm wondering about this because you have to get 44 coins, and I'm wondering if it also looks at the counter somehow.
It shouldn't, because I know we've gotten it before in open world.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So
White
one play,
mushroom
or
house.
there are two. Yeah, in 1-4, there's 2 of those blocks that are multiple coin blocks. There's the one where you get the power up, and in vanilla has the Koopa Troopa, and then there's the other one where you have to break the block and then jump, and you can get, if you do it perfectly, you can get 8 coins out of that one because of the time it takes. And so if you do both of those perfectly, you can get 45. I think I've heard of people even getting 46 coins, but you have to get 44 coins. And if there's any amount of delay in that, then you'll lose coins. Now, something that I also noticed William did was he ended up with P-Speed when he went into one of those coin blocks, which you can't do in vanilla, or at least not easily. And so he was able, he flew in with P-Speed and, oh, hi, William.
Hello, yeah. Hi, P-Wings 1-4. You were talking about White Mushroom House?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess
that's
it was
right, you
Lost in
P-Winged
the
it.
World. Like, that was an unconventional anchor for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, yeah, so you P-Winged it, and that meant that for the one with the, that you have to break the block to get to the multiple coin block, you were able to just, hit, duck and fly and bing, 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 that one multiple coin block.
I had too much fun memeing that second seed.
No.
Oh, no way.
It was like every
No.
clip, every dumb thing that I could have done, I did it.
Every one of each possible.
Well, I tried. I got the Fire Flower fanfare, and I think I got another fanfare. I just having fun with it.
Yeah.
Jade thought she was in the points tournament.
Excuses
I was going
for not going for first place.
Jesus clip, shell to shell, yeah.
I did get the P-switch jump in 8F, and I got another point in another level.
She's just using that as an excuse to lose, that's all.
6F3, she got the door jump in the escalator room.
Yeah. It was just, I was having fun. I did the secret exit in 4-5 for the funsies.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun. First race
I
it
love the
my
hammer
all.
suit it gave.
Yeah, this guy.
I didn't grab it just in case.
I had about 5.5 minutes to try and find a frog clip and gatekeeper. I was not
in a frog suit at the end there because I was gonna go for it. I'm like, no, because if it's a fire, it could give me a frog, and I just skipped past it.
Yeah, William.
As I went through the door, I had the thought, I'm a frog. I should have just gone for the thwomp and unfrogged myself.
No, I am so glad I didn't stop in there. That's awful.
Because that is the worst way to go.
Yeah.
So
that might. There's some discussion about how to take care of that. A couple of different ideas, but yeah, we're gonna let McCober figure it out because that's nasty.
You just have to put it in froggy friendly. It'll raise that to 2 tile just in case.
Yeah.
That was one of my
well, we're also talking about in terms of the tournament that's coming up, that's being discussed. So, that's going to be a thing that there's going to be some more that actually we are going to have a special event next week. I'm not going to say what it is, but we haven't decided exactly what it's going to be, but there is going to be a special event for next week. So, and of course, you all know that the tournament is coming up, so we'll do some announcements and other stuff, and that's going to be a thing. So, I would actually like to invite all of you, and all of you in chat as well, to be part of next week's weekly, because of the special announcements that are coming up. I really hope you can all join us.
I'll try to be there.
Yeah.
You gotta spoil it for me, sweetie.
Oh, I'll spoil it for you offline.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But you guys had a ball. We had a ball helping you and helping commentate. Let me rephrase. There is nothing I can do to help you pros. William, we felt, if you look at the video on demand, I was doing a protestino as to if you're gonna have randomized flowers to auto populate frog friendly, maybe if that's a thing.
Like
So
I
that
had some time to type up a little rant in the race chat, and I just held on that to not give it away to anybody else that Gatekeeper was a trap. Yeah, like, well, I mean, this seed was garbage for me anyway, so like I think I think I let race 1 get to me where I just totally threw it away, which was disappointing.
Well, you are not the only one who had issues with open world tonight. So,
World 6. Oh man, I counted so bad in that World 6 map and went the long way. Oh.
oh yeah.
On the second race,
That was. I got
you're looking for
6
the answer.
6 and another one right after. I miscounted. I should have went from the right because then it would have only been 2 levels. But I was thinking the fort was further in the middle, and it wasn't. So I ended up playing like 5 levels instead.
That was a weird map. I didn't have eyes on the fort.
Yeah,
And,
that's why I assumed left will be shorter. Nope.
I actually entered World 6 twice. The first time, that was when I got my white mushroom house. I got my anchor. I'm thinking this is an ugly map, so let's try another world and pray that it's not all 7 that we need. And looks like it was all 7 that we needed. So
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I kept counting my items. I was like, I swear I have enough. I swear I have enough.
If it weren't all 7 worlds, that 1-4 I think would have been a really epic move. I was 20 minutes behind anyway, but still.
That was a really long seed.
Yeah,
for me, anyways.
Both of them were long. Both of them were long. They were both.
The first one wasn't too bad.
Yeah, and the other thing, they weren't. It wasn't that they were especially difficult seeds. They were just long.
Yeah. I didn't want to use all my clouds because what if I skipped a level that had an item in it?
Yeah, that's
like I was so afraid to use my clouds until the very end.
Just gotta get good.
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet. It ain't gonna happen again.
There it is.
I've heard that one before.
Wow.
Get good, son.
Jade, you need to make him play Minecraft with you.
He does. I did.
Wait, he does it on the regular now?
I was playing before joining the weekly.
Whoa.
I had to forget about the tourney today, so.
Oh no.
Another king of second place finish.
Oh no. At least you got second though, that's silver.
No. First loser is a failure.
Oh.
You gotta remember, Jade, Nelly made a song about this. He's like, what does it take to be number 1? 2 is not a winner, and 3 no one remembers. You know,
yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah, you remember being the first loser.
So, you know, plus Flyer's top tier, so we know he's gonna, just casually wreck someone just for funsies, be it in this or a Pokemon tournament.
No, I got another one tomorrow, so we'll go at it again.
You got this. You got this, Flyer. You got this. We believe in you.
Yeah. Let's make it happen, guys.
Yes. But do you guys have any last words for our wonderful chat and video on-dementers?
Just GG. Thank you for the cons. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I didn't know what I was really doing from the start, but it's a different, or should I say, it's something different, which is always nice. Until the next one.
GG's everyone, it was fun. Have a good night.
Have a good night, GG.
Yeah, have a good night. GG everyone.
Okay,
you
so
all.
then I'll
Yeah.
give my last words and then I'll send it off to Sweetums to give the end quote. Thank you to all of our runners. Please, if someone can put an exclamation point R in the chat so that you can give each of these runners a big fat follow because they are amazing in what they do. And especially make sure to give a big fat follow to William so we can stand in solidarity that Froggy in 8th Fort is a big no-no. Everybody else, you know to give a follow because they are just awesome people all around. Thank you to Speed Gaming for hosting us and to my sweetheart for making this happen with his great restreaming abilities. And most importantly, thank you to you guys in chat and those who are going to watch this on the video on demand later. We appreciate your love. Without you, we wouldn't be here at all. And I am not paying for a taxi right now, Pepperoni. Don't mess up the end text.
But you're so good at it.
Listen, it was for high school. Okay? Y'all just chill. You know, I was a bit of a corrupt teenager, but I have grown into a probably more corrupt adult.
Corrupted grown up.
Listen, you know, me and you we're gonna throw down one day, Flyer. And the best part about our community, and if somebody could put up the link that takes you to this Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer Discord, we'd love to have you join us because we are a fun-loving group of people in which 99% of the time they're trying to clap my booty cheeks for some unknown reason. But join us and have a ball. We have great mentors on deck, such as High Flyer, who has taught our Fire Flower champion, Angelic Jade, everything she needs to know to be a Kingslayer. But she don't want to do it right now because, you know, she's giving her mentor a break before she takes him out. It's the best thing to do. You know, I have full faith in you, Jade. You're gonna take out your mentor in the
Is this with or without the 5-minute head start?
She don't need
no one needs to
5
know
minutes.
that. No one needs to know that.
She don't need no 5 minutes. She'll give you 5 minutes and still roast your chestnuts.
Krista. Okay, now. I don't think
believe
that's gonna happen.
We got the power of Florida, okay? We got the power of Florida. We ride alligators to work, Jade.
I ain't scared.
Ain't scared?
Nope.
Peppy.
Right.
That's too soon. That's too soon, Peppy. But I love everything about Flyer and Diesel versus me and Jade. We will get roasted. No. Diesel plays better than me. He plays better than me. No, I wouldn't handicap Jade like that. Flyer plus me will handicap Flyer instead versus Diesel and Jade.
Oh, jeez.
How
about Diesel, Krista, and myself against High Flyer? That sounds fair.
Yes, our time. You ignore our times, then give us a 50-minute head start for me, and I'll be good to go. You give me a 50-minute head start. Because the last seed, which grant you came from Dr. Torstel and was hot garbage, it was like 2 hours for me to complete that god-awful mess.
At least you beat his. You didn't get past level 1 on mine.
Because you gave me 7-5 small
I
beats
didn't
to
mean
start.
to. I used all good flags, too.
And rolled me pure garbage.
Oh,
But, you know what? I actually do have to play. Diesel, you'll roll me a seed to play on my stream. God knows what it's going to be like, but, you know. But it has to have 99 lives because of the fact that I game over quite a bit.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Yes. So, for everybody, as you can see, a party is where it's at when you come on to SMB3, the randomizer division, that is. We got some great people over here, and we can't wait to have you join our family. Diesel, take us on out.
All right, everybody, it has been wonderful having you around here, spending another Saturday evening with you all. Like I said earlier, I'm looking forward to spending next Saturday with you as well, so that we can have our special announcement and special event.
I'll
And
miss you because I won't be here to do it with you. I have a project I've got to work on, so I will be out working.
all right, so I'm going to need a commentator partner as well. Anyways, yeah, so, guys, you all in chat and you all the runners and even the people who are watching who are thinking, I think I could do this. Yeah, I think you can probably do this. So don't get discouraged. Don't get upset. Just grab that controller, load up a seed, and let's go do this. But for now, I'm going to have to say goodnight. And I'm going to have to tell you all, guys, it's been fun. But it's late on Saturday night. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin if I do not say stay safe and stay kind. And I will see you guys all on the other side of the next pipe check. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Not everyone.